invitation individual who's amazing at what they do, has their talents. But today we're going to have a unique individual, a good friend of mine, and another one, Richard. On the side is we have a Mr. Preston Brown, who's actually one of the local, media lights out here. He actually came in to give me a visit after I pounded him on his spine there, gave him an adjustment, and he loves chiropractic. He's been about chiropractic a long time, and he's a believer of mechanical sciences and the unbelievable spiritual changes on helping people evolve in their business types. So I'd like to introduce you. Welcome, brother. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you for having me.
All right, brother. You're in our home, so we're going to treat you like a king that you really are. Now, on the other side of there, we have a technician in the background. His name is Richard. He goes by Dick sometimes, but he's a cool guy. He's Preston's anchor hand, and he's actually evaluating some things there. So I, first of all, want to say hello to everyone and welcome, guys. So, hey, listen, I was just wanting to introduce the fact that you're helping so many people change their lives, helping businesses around all the United States. You have an incredible dynamics called YBL. Now, what is YBL?
YBL is an organization called Your Best Life. We shorten it to YBL because we like acronyms. Mm-hmm. But it's 4 pillars, the 4 cores of the human experience, one of which you work very deeply in. And it's faith, family, fitness, and finance. And these are the 4 things that human beings are going to experience nearly everything they do in. Well, the idea of YBL is progress equals happiness. But say we have faith, family, fitness, and finance equals money, and you want to make more money, but you're going through this horrible divorce at that point in time. Well, these things are not the same thing. They're tethered to one another. So as you're trying to progress, which equals happiness, one in an area you may not even be focused on is anchoring the others. So as we solve for the anchor, we improve your ability to scale by solving the problem that is and the problem that causes the problem that is and allowing you to hit your goals.
So one of the things that I loved about your organization is the tight-knit dynamics that you have with such amazing individuals around the whole United States. The genesis of YBL is a fascinating change and a beginning that a lot of people want to know what this amazing idea here in our very own El Paso. It started, I guess, right? So, or it actually started at this point in the world of today. It's once you start something, it's international from get-go, right? So, what made you fall in love with the passion to help people so much like you do?
Good question. I think anybody who's meeting their needs and my journey, if you want to hear the long story or the short story.
I got to go back to practice, so we got 5 minutes. It's all going to be 5 minutes, guys. It's a preface. It's an early one. Go ahead.
Every single person who becomes successful, if they're healthy and happy, eventually turns into a philanthropist. Okay? And so for me, money was a pain point in early life, and I fell in love with the idea of financially becoming successful. And once you become successful, you start coaching others on how they can get there. And it's the same in faith, family, fitness, and finance. I mean, what made you so inspired about health? And now you go out and you spend your time and your purpose serving others in that area. People that, like me, would go out and see the idea of paying a mortgage is a no-brainer, but wouldn't invest a couple $100s a month in their health. Kind of stupid, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. I know that today is a special moment. I wanted the people to see you here, to know that we're aligning ourselves with amazing love. I have an old saying that my parents had, tell me who you hang out with and I'll tell you your future. In the ways that we're doing and the philosophies that you have, I look very much forward to being a part of the YBL community. It's an amazing dynamics. I've just been able to be included into it. I recently became part of it, and I look out for it, guys. And my peoples, they're connected. These individuals are throughout the United States. They are all touching people in different ways. I want to tell you, Preston, it's an amazing thing to have you here in this office, and I appreciate you taking the moment just to say hello and doing a little cameo. And also Richard too, brother, because you're a right-hand anchor there. I would make this an hour-long dynamic and we could talk, but I got a room full of patients and I got to take care of those people because joints need love and mobility. We got to do things that make people live, love, and matter. And this is an important component, and I am honored to be part of your life anything to say, brother? Anything else?
Yeah, I love what you're doing. I've never seen a practice quite like this. It's absolutely fascinating. And I wanted to shout out a point to all your listeners. The word wealth is actually a root word if you study the etymology of words, and it comes from the words wellness and health. And if you don't take your health seriously and you go out and conquer the entire world financially, you ain't got anything to show for it.
Amen, brother. Amen. And that's the word. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We're going to go offline and we'll continue later on. We'll make some additional additions to this and we'll make it happen. Bye, Richard, and bye, Mr. Preston. You have a good one, and thank you for being part of the show, guys.
Cheers. Have an amazing day on purpose.
Thanks, brother.